football.
3rd and 7. Behind Myers, incomplete. Reggie Rutland, number 44. No, Michael Brim, beg your pardon. Michael Brim, who had an interception last week, picked up on waivers a couple of weeks ago and just about had his 2nd pick of the season. Leo Lewis goes back now on 4th down. There's Leo Lewis. All-time career punt returner now for Minnesota, and Max Runniger punting for the 2nd time. Backwards, but the Vikings will come out of this with excellent field position. They start at the Philadelphia 49. 32-yard punt, 6 on the return. Vikings have the ball and the lead.
Has changed about the game. Today, the best in the business fly. And the airline that takes over 300 college and pro teams to their chosen field is United. Come fly the friendly skies.
Every year, Volvo and Mercedes spend millions telling you how safe their cars are. This year, Subaru spent $1.49. We squirted dishwashing liquid on the tires of all 3 cars. And only the Subaru Legacy with full-time 4-wheel drive had the traction to handle this test. So if our competition can't look good in soap and water, what happens in mud, snow, and rain?
Test drive the exciting 1990 Subaru Legacy.
America's Homecoming Week continues on CBS with the 14th annual Circus of the Stars. Magic and danger as Hollywood takes the challenge under the big top Wednesday at 9.
Herschel Walker opened the game by returning a kickoff 93 yards. Rich Carlos missed the extra point, made it 6-0. The line has 1 field goal on 4 attempts. He's missed 2 and had 1 block. And it is 6-3. And is chopped down, no gain. Tackle made by Clyde Simmons, number 96. Tampa Bay still hangs on to its lead. And Buffalo over New England, 14-10 now. The Cowboys still lead Miami.
You know, when you don't gain any yardage on 1st down, one of the problems that happens is it takes away the play action. So play action now on 2nd down really doesn't have as much of an effect as if it's 2nd and 4 or 2nd and 5.
It's 2nd and 9 right now. Split backs behind Wade Wilson. Leo Lewis in motion. Wilson chased and down. Jerome Brown got there. That's the 2nd sack for the Eagles today. So sacks are even at 2 apiece.
The one place you don't want to allow penetration is up the middle. Jerome Brown, a tackle, comes up, straight up. Notice Reggie White to the right. He's double-teamed by Finney and the center, but Jerome Brown comes around Randall McDaniel, who attempts to cut him, but inside with his hands, and you can see the strength that Jerome Brown possesses, as with one hand, he just flips Wade Wilson on his back for the sack.
That's 8 for the year for Jerome Brown. 3rd down and 21. 4 wide receivers set. Gustafson in motion and a 3-man rush. By Jim Gustafson. William Lefty Frizzell was there. There's Bob Schnelker.
We can watch the Vikings as they go off the field, and you can see the heads down and the heads turning. You can just see the confidence isn't there. You can just see it. You just sense it. I just know that the confidence isn't there with their passing game. It's going nowhere so far in, what, two quarters, and here we go in the second half.
Gizmo Williams again, the left footer. Bucky Scribner is back. So starting at the 49 of Philadelphia, Minnesota has to punt in their own 40. And Williams should be able to return this. Dancing at the sideline. Out of bounds at the 22-yard line. Audrey McMillan down to cover him.
Pittsburgh, Notre Dame, Miami. Thanksgiving weekend celebrate on CBS.
Your name is Gizmo Williams, and you're facing a left-handed punter, and it's 37 degrees, and there's a swirling wind, and you haven't had much success, and this is what you're looking at.
A ball that's spinning and going opposite the way you practice it, and all you want to do is catch it and protect yourself.
1st and 10, Cunningham back. He'll run. Stiff arm.
Nice.
And a nice scramble by Randall Cunningham, and that ought to be enough to make him pass not only Terry Bradshaw, but also Roger Staubach on that list of running quarterbacks.
My feelings aren't hurt at all, because I got to believe he'll run past the whole world and establish records that won't be broken for a while. This all starts by lanes that are created, and Ron Solt coming over and pushing Millard by. He created the one big lane up the middle, and when Cunningham felt outside pressure, he had a lane that was provided by Ron Solt.
2nd down and 2, gain of 8 for Randall Cunningham. 16 yards on 3 carries now for Cunningham. Myers. Nice job of changing the ball from left hand to right hand while he was in mid-stride. That might be enough to move the first down chain.
You always notice great backs are able to do that subconsciously, the switching of the balls, but it all starts inside, and Ron Solt, who says that my left knee is only 85%. Nice job of pushing his man so wide that he's totally out of the frame, not even our pitchers, and a nice job once again of switching the ball by Byers.
1st down and 10. 6-3 with 9:27 to go, 3rd quarter. 3-step drop. Robert Drummond, the rookie from Syracuse, picks up a yard. Let's find out what's going on elsewhere in the National Football League. Back to our studios again. Here's Brent.
Well, Vern, let me show you how New Orleans tied the score against Atlanta. Dalton Hilliard, who's had a big season rushing the ball, scores for the 14th time. Watch after the touchdown. Deion Sanders for pushing, and they get penalized on the kickoff. And it was a nasty shove by Sanders. Let's go back to Vern.
All right, Brent. Our score is 6-3, 8:50 to go, 3rd quarter. 2nd down and 9. Draw play, Myers. To the 41-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 4 as Travis Curtis, number 49, makes the tackle.
It's a real dangerous situation out 3rd and 4, because one of the problems it creates, Vern, is if you jump into man coverage, you know the routes are going to be designed to at least get 4 yards. They're not going to be deep routes. They'll be short routes, and you want to get tight coverage always on short yardage, 4 yards or less. You want to be able to come out and play tight coverage. If you jump off into zones, then you allow too many areas for the quarterback to get the first down by throwing.
3rd and 4, 8 minutes to go. 3rd quarter. David Alexander checks with Cunningham. Pattern caught. First down inside the 40. Robert Drummond, who was a wide receiver in high school and a running back, and said he was recruited to Syracuse as a wide receiver.
Had a great game in San Diego. Is matched up this time coming out of the backfield by Brad Edwards, a free safety. Edwards has control, but Drummond, there's the move. He gets right by him. Look at this. Edwards is 5-6 yards away from him. A good read by Cunningham to find Drummond.
That's a gain of 22 and a first down inside the 40. Jackson starts in motion. Picked off. Intercepted on the little inside pattern.
Ray Berry, what a job.
week in the loss. Well, now what?